Hey guys, how's it going? So we are going to finish the still life today. So I'm going to zoom out and let's go to our layers. Okay, so first let's make sure, where's the guides? Hide the guidelines. Basically, we only want the table and the background layer visible. We're going to create a new layer above the table called tablecloth. All right, we're going to get our Bezier tool and I'm going to turn the snap on real fast. Okay. Just because we want it touching the exact bottom of the table. All right. So I don't know, we'll do it like somewhere over here, maybe the 1/3 from the right. Go straight up. All right. And we're going to come over here, pick a spot, and then we're essentially just going to follow the rest of the table around. The snap really makes it easier for this. Okay. All right. And from here, with the tablecloth selected, we're going to go to our fill and stroke menu, maybe. All right, we're going to give it a flat color. Choose like a tan color in the hue section. All right, and then we're going to turn our lightness really high up. You want to be able to see that there is a color, but you also want it to be a bit white as well. All right, now we're going to give the tablecloth a little shadow. So what we're going to do is, well, first, um, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna make sure that I got the tablecloth copied. I'm gonna get my square tool and we're going to cover this right here. Now, it should be the same color that you had before, but if not, just make sure it's selected, go to Edit, and select Paste Style. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to turn the lightness a bit down on it. We want it to be a bit darker. This is a shadow. You be the judge. We want the blur to be 10, the opacity to be 60. I don't like the way that looks. Let's increase the blur. Yeah, 20 works for me. If we increase the opacity, yeah, I like that better. And there we go, we have a shadow. You can go back to your layers and we can lock the tablecloth. Okay, so now we are going to add a glinting light. So unlock your decanter and unlock your glass uh, here. Whichever one is furthest to the left, I guess it really don't matter too much. We're going to move them anyways. Go ahead and get your star tool. It's this one right here. Make sure that the star is selected. Corners, we want 7. Spoke ratio, we want 0.9 or 0.09. All right, and let's see what this looks like. Oh, I got to unlock it. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hide the decanter. I'm not feeling well today, if you couldn't tell, so sorry. What's the glass? Glass, unlock. All right, let's see what that looks like. Yeah, okay. All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to move it over here. Now, I still got my snap on. All right, with the decanter, or I mean with the fill and stroke, let's turn off the stroke and let's crank the L as high as it can go. All right, we're going to increase the blur. You just kind of want to be able to see it and have the opacity between somewhere between like 50 and 90. Right there, I think works. Yeah, I'm going to turn down the round. I think that sharper. Yes, it does. Okay, and there you have it. All right, now let's go to our layers. We're going to title the book, so let's hide and lock the glass layer. Let's unhide the book, and we're going to get our type tool. So this is interesting. I never used the snap tool before with the grid on. Can I type in here? How does that work? Oh, well, I guess it's not going to. So, oh yeah, I should unlock it, shouldn't I? No, that's the glass. Book is unlocked. Okay, click on the book layer. That might help. All right, so we're going to type in, give your book a title. Let's call mine Tales of Inkscape. I think that's what I always do. Um, and then you want to adjust it to where it fits on there. All right, so that'll fit, and I'm going to get my, no, come on, there we go. Rotator tool, and I'm going to rotate it the best that I can. I'm going to shrink it. This is very difficult. I'm going to turn the snap off. It's driving me nuts. You just want to get it to fit. I think I got to turn it. There we go. And we're going to do it again to the spine. I'm just going to draw over here. Disappeared though. Why? Let's, I'm going to press Control Alt to turn to highlight all that. I'm going to shrink the font. That's much better. And then we're going to put it on the spine. And, you know, be creative. Put whatever you want for the title. School appropriate, of course. Now you need to save, because we are going to do some stuff that your computer is not going to like. All right, so space and form. This one's called texture. All right, you're going to want to save frequently. Next, we're going to unlock and unhide everything. Except the guidelines. We can leave that alone. Tablecloth, table, we can lock. We just want to make sure that they're there still. All right. So I'm going to click on the book layer. I'm going to, let's see what happens if I move this. Okay, so I clicked everything and it is moving the book, which is great. Basically, we're rearranging everything. Put it in a position that you like. Could be anywhere. All right, decanter. Um, don't forget to move the shadow layer. I gotta move it like towards right there. I forgot about that. Just click on the whole decanter layer to move everything. That'll probably be much easier. All right, I want to get this bowl centered. So we'll put that here, move that shadow here, and the grapes, just select them all, put them in there like that. Do I want to move the glass? Nah. Also, this is your opportunity to resize everything. So, like, if you want to resize all that, just select it all, press Control, and it'll move it all in the same ratio. So that is handy. Once you have everything where you want it to be, you're going to save it. Now, this is where the computer's not going to like you. We are going to hide and lock everything except for whatever we're using at the time, which will be, I guess let's do the background first. So lock the table, or hide the tablecloth, unlock the background, and we need to give it a texture. Okay, the background is selected. We're going to go to our filters menu and we're going to go down to overlays. This is very simple. You just find one that you like. You have to click it. Ooh, I don't like that. Control Z. Isn't there a cloud one that I always went with? Yeah, I'm gonna go with clouds. You go with whatever you like. Save it. All right. I'll show you guys why I want you to save it constantly. It's because it's going to take up a lot of the computer's temporary memory. All right, so the table we can unhide, we can unlock. We have them both selected, so I'm just going to go to filters, and I think it was under materials, 3D wood. There we go. That looks interesting. What does it look like with a tablecloth on it? I'm thinking I want to give this rectangle a stroke. Whoops. That was dumb. That was the fill menu. All right, let's give it a stroke. Is it better? You know what? I don't like the way that the edges are like this, so I'm gonna increase the blur. Uh, yeah, that looks better for me. You do what you want though. Back to our layers menu. Let's hide that and unlock it. And now for the tablecloth. Once again, filters, overlays. You choose one that you like. I don't know what frost is. Let's take a look. No, I don't think we should really do that. Filters. No, press Control Z. I noticed. I don't know if it's the same with the new Inkscape, but I noticed if you go from filter to filter without undoing it, it doesn't like to do it. So overlays, cross noise. I don't know. Choose something that you like. That works for me. Feel like it might look better if I got rid of the stroke. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'd say so. All right. Now, lock and hide. Now you can unhide everything except for the guides. And the background is when it's really going to get angry. So this is, and then save it, save it. Okay. Let me just show you why. Let me see. All right. If you try and click on it on something and move it with all of these, um, see, I can't even click on that. I can't. If you try and move something with all these filters going on, it's just Inkscape's going to hate you. Excuse me. Oh, the decanter's locked. That might be why it's not working. All right. Actually, this is much smoother than the old Inkscape, but it'd still be a good idea to hide everything when you're doing filters. So now what we're going to do is we're going to save it. I didn't hit revert, did I? We're also going to export. Oh, okay. In old Inkscape, it would come up as a uh, something different. All right. We're going to call it still life. I'm going to call this movie just so I know which one I've made because there's a lot of them. All right. Make sure it's in the folder that you would like. Save it. And then you're going to submit both the SVG file and the PNG file. I need that PNG file. All right? And that's all I got for you. Give yourselves a pat on the back. This is not an easy project. When I was first teaching here, we did this over the course of semester. You guys did it in 7 weeks. So give yourselves a pat on the back. You did good. Yeah, great job, guys. You're this far, great job. You guys have yourself a great day. Bye bye.